it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. How we doing today? In my world, today is Monday. I don't know when you'll be seeing this, but I hope you had a great weekend. We did. We had a pretty good weekend here at the camper. We're still here on Monday because we're going to pick up our, well, I don't think we'll be picking it up. I'm not sure if we're picking it up. We're going to sign the papers for our new camper. And we're keeping this camper. The new camper is smaller than this camper. So we're still here anyway. And we're going to go sign the papers and see what the camper actually has. So it's an exciting day for us. This will be our retirement travel camper, the camper that we're getting. And that'll be an exciting new chapter in our lives. And I hope that you stick around to see how that goes for us. The plan is to retire January 1st. The plan is to retire January 1st and see how we like the new camper. And then we'll come back here and stay in this camper in the summertime and travel around and look for a new permanent home in a warmer place than Northern Ohio. So that's what's going to happen in the future. Starting today, if we bring home the new camper. So if you've been around, you know that that's been our plan. And if you're new, I know that's not crochet related, but it will be the way of life for us in the future. And my travel plans will include showing you guys the things that we see. Because I know a lot of people don't get to get out much anymore, or you're just kind of stuck with kids and life, you know, and you can't do the things that that necessarily you want to do or go places you want to go on a regular. And we've waited a long time to be able to do this, so it's exciting for us, and I hope you guys will enjoy seeing places that we get to hopefully go. I mean, that's still the plan. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get into some crochet. I forgot to bring my luck of the draw, and therefore I did not do it. I don't think I did it before I left. I can't remember. If I did, I probably showed it to you. But I think, so I was going to work on those gnomes because I want to give them to my friends here at the campground, and I wanted to give them to them on Saturday. We usually play cards, the group of us, Saturday afternoon. We did play cards, but it was only a small portion of the group that was able to play this week. And anyway, I went to gather up all the gnomes because we hang out too. Like, they're the same people, same girls that I play cards with, we have campfires with, we do things with. You know, it's our little group. And excuse me, let's have a little bit of coffee. So that being said, I went to gather up the gnomes, and I thought I brought the two that I have at home here. Can't find them. Didn't bring them. I think I put them in the bag with my Luck of the Draw project, and that's the bag. I realized last night that's why I don't have them here, is because they're in the Luck of the Draw bag, and I didn't bring the Luck of the Draw bag by accident. So I don't have them. I can't show them to you, but I'll show you the ones that I finished while we were here. This is the one that I'm keeping, and the pattern is by Nova Gnomes Creations. I believe she has a tutorial. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that she designed the gnomes, and the pattern is real easy to follow. So this is the one that I'm keeping because it has a purple hat. If you take the hat off, it's a peepee gnome. Oh. And I'm kind of designing them after people's husbands. My husband was not thrilled by that, I will tell you. But he has a mostly white beard with a little bit of gray. Now Nova has her design has a triangular beard. I just had trouble with the beard. And I happen to think they're really cute with the fringe, and so that's what I did. And I tried to make his nice and neat because my husband keeps his beard and mustache really nice and neat. Um, so I tried to make it like all the same length. And so this is, I'm not going to call him Roy because my husband doesn't like that. But we'll set him right here. Can you see him? Nope. Oh, I thought you'd be able to see them. Okay, well then I'm just going to put him back here. No, I'm going to put him up here because I'm going to take a picture of them when I'm done. So he'll go there. Here's another one. And the guy that I think is, this one is going to get, he has a little bit of a beard and it's darker. So he got gray and a red hat. And of course they have blue feet because, you know, this is the one that's going to someone special out of the state that begs for everything. And it has an orange hat. So if you know anything about my friends, y'all know who this is going to. I did make you one, Lala. And, oops, Lala, you fell. You fell, Lala. There we go. You can see the little colors of the hats lined up there. And then finally, for the ones that I have here, one of my friend's husbands is completely bald. And so I did not put a beard on this one. And I think it's still cute without the beard and his little blue feet. Because, just think about it. Give it a second. You'll figure it out. When it's this way, these represent something, you know, special. And so he has blue feet. And anyway, so I did not put any fringe on this one to give it a beard because, like I said, my one friend, her husband is completely bald. So I thought, oh, I'll make the gnome bald that she gets. I'm not sure if I want to leave it bald, but it matches her husband. So that's that one. And that's the gnomes. I did finish them all. It's a quick, easy pattern. I kind of did it in a assembly line. Like I made all the feet, and then I made all the noses, then I made all the bodies, then I made all the hats. Then I sewed them all together individually and put the hair on them individually. I didn't put the hair all the way around because I didn't want them to look like Cousinette. So anyway, there they are. There's all the hat colors, and I think they're adorable. And then what else have I been working on? Well, as I told you in a recent video, I'm frogging my Tunisian blanket. And, oh, by the way, those were all made with different scraps, except the body was Karen 1 pound. I think. Nope, it's a big twist yarn in cream color. So back to the Tunisian. So I'm frogging the Tunisian, which is, the variegated is big twist value in the color Sunrise or something. Sunrise Ombre. So that's the variegated part. And then some of the middle section of this I added in this Dreamweaver yarn that I used to get at the discount store. I added in like a half a skein, and I will add more, but I think I have one more. Yeah, I have one more of the ombre. So this blanket that I'm frogging has two, well, between this and the one I started, 2 complete skeins of the ombre and like a half a skein of the yellow from Dreamweaver. So what I did is I started with the half a skein of ombre that wasn't in the original blanket, and I crocheted it into this, and then I'm just continued. So I'm frogging this as it's just frogging right into the new blanket. And I really am enjoying this pattern. This is, I believe she said it is the turkey stitch? Turkish stitch. I think she said turkey stitch. It is a stitch. The pattern is done by Angela from My Precious Yarnery. She designed this blanket for Boggy Creek, so it is in my playlist of Boggy Creek blanket tutorials. And this is the campfire one by Angela. There's a fireside cabin. I think there's another one that has campfire in it, in the name, but I could be wrong. But this is the one by Angela from My Precious Yarnery. The playlist for the Boggy Creek blankets will be linked in my description box below. And so everyone that has designed a Boggy Creek blanket and has come up on the panel and shown their blankets, their designs, we are featuring in a playlist. So go check them out. Really awesome designs. My luck of the draw is Trisha's pattern, but the video is, and that's the log cabin. I say fireside log cabin, I think. I know the name is wrong, but you'll see it in the playlist. And it's the tutorial was done by Juan, and this one, the tutorial, is done by Angela from My Precious Yarnery. So it'll say My Precious Yarnery on it. And all the blankets are lovely. So pick any one and you'll be really happy with all the blankets. And if you are a designer and you want to design a blanket for Boggy Creek and then come up on our panel and show it and have a tutorial, and if you want to do a free pattern, that's awesome too, but you don't have to. But do the tutorial so we can drive people to your channel to make your beautiful blanket. Just let Juan know that you've completed that. Juan, the Yarn Addict, his job is to make sure that you get airtime on our panel of unboxings on Wednesdays for Boggy Creek. Boggy Creek is a camp for chronically ill children that we sponsor with a blanket drive, because they get to go to camp for free and they get to take one of your handmade knitted or crocheted blankets home with them. So I do talk about it all year round, but we only collect the blankets. We start in August. We'll probably be collecting till the end of January, because we usually, well, last year we took the blankets in January. Each year it pushes out, it seems. The first year we collected until the end of December, and we went the beginning of January. This year, last year for 2024, we delivered in February. So the first year we delivered the week of my birthday. The second year we delivered the week of my anniversary. But this year we're not going to be able to deliver until March because everybody is busy in February. So that being said, we're delivering in March. I'm not sure when in March because we have to contact Kimmy and make arrangements for that. We also have a swag shop for Boggy Creek, so get your swag on if you want. All the proceeds go to the camp. We don't get any of the money. We don't want any of the money. We didn't design or start the camp, the swag shop for funds to go to us. We started the swag shop because people wanted swag. Wouldn't it be cool if we had t-shirts or whatever? So there's t-shirts and water bottles, and there's a sticker, sweatshirts, hoodies, and a tote bag, I think. So if you want your Boggy Creek Blanket Brigade swag, please feel free to pop over there and get some, and know that Boggy Creek profits from that. So that's kind of fun. And so next on my hook, since I finished those projects, I still haven't finished the Cat's Meow. I know. I haven't even picked it up. I brought it. I did bring it. We spent a lot of time at campfires and at other people's houses this week, or this weekend. I did drive the golf cart, because I'm allowed to drive now. I went to the doctor last week, and I got the okay to drive. And I wasn't sure if my leg could handle it because um, I had knee replacement about 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago. And picking my leg up to do the brake was what I was concerned about. The gas pedal, no problem. I can just leave my foot sit on the floor and do that. But sometimes my leg is still stiff. My husband had both of his knees replaced over the last 12 months. We've had 3 knee replacements in our house. And October will be 12 months for my husband's first knee. And I'm getting my second knee done in October. So it'll be 4 replacements in a year. All of us getting new knees. Or both of us, I should say. It's like a buy 2, get 2 at reasonable prices. I don't know. They were running a big sale. And so, you know me, I like to buy everything on sale. Not really, but because of the family deductibles and his surgeries, mine are like almost free. So I may as well jump on that bandwagon, right? But we wanted them done, all 4 of our knees done before we retired completely, so that when we start our new camping journey and house hunting, we will be able to walk and enjoy life. So anyway, his first knee is rarely ever stiff anymore, but his second knee, which was done in March, is still stiff. So I mean, I understand that it's going to be stiff. They say it takes a year for the whole thing to, like, because they're putting up, you know, a prosthetic pretty much in your leg. And they say, you know, it takes a year for your body to fully accept it and not want to reject it and fight it and whatever. So it takes like a year. And you'll be stiff and swell and whatever for a year. I'm like, but okay. So that being said, I know that it's supposed to still be stiff. But I was nervous because what if I can't lift my leg up and I need to slam on the brake, you know? Some little kid comes running out in the middle of traffic or something. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to practice on the golf cart, because the golf cart, if you just let off the gas, it'll stop. They're making golf carts now that you actually have to push the brake. If the car is running, it will move like your regular car can. But mine's 5 years old. We bought it new, and it looks, other than it's dirty, I mean, you wouldn't know. We don't drive it a whole lot. Some people, they're just driving their golf cart just to drive their golf cart. We don't do that. We drive it when we want to go somewhere. Otherwise, it just sits there. We generally don't go on too many golf cart rides. They monitor golf cart usage, like not by miles, but by hours of driving. And it's like under warranty for 50 hours. And I don't think we have 50 hours on it yet. Well, maybe this year. We probably finally got 50 hours on it. 50 hours on the spark plugs or whatever. I don't know. But it's measured in hours. And I guess like a boat. I think a boat is measured that way as well. And we just haven't put that many hours on it. So it's still in really, really, really good shape. We keep it stored indoors in the winter time, and but it is still one of the ones that if you let off the gas, it stops. So I don't have to be as concerned about, can I press the brake? And I can always use my other foot too. So, I mean, I know that. I thought, well, if I can drive the golf cart, then I can drive the car. And I drove the golf cart fine. It's just getting into it. If my leg is stiff, if I haven't walked around a little bit for a while, getting into it with your surgical leg first, just like in the car, is a little harder. Getting the surgical leg in second is, you know, and you don't have to slide over and, you know, whatever. I'm just being a wuss about it, but but that's okay. I can drive it, and I did drive it, and so I feel more comfortable. I can drive myself to the store now. I can go to yarn shopping. And we did go. There is a Dollar Tree here in the local community where my camper is. And so I went in to see if they had any of that $5 Premier yarn at Dollar Tree. And then the lady's like, oh, yeah, we have a box of it right here. And this generally is not a store that sells the $5 products too much. Says, yeah, I think we have a box right up here in the front. They had one box. It was empty. I was so disappointed. I finally get into a Dollar Tree and they got the empty box still sitting there. I'm like, oh, it would have been better if you just told me you didn't have it. I'd have felt much better about not missing out. But I got that whole fear of missing out, and I missed out. But if I see another Dollar Tree, I'm stopping in, because $5 for the big premier, like 1 pound size yarns, and they have them in red, white, blue, and green. I think. I don't know that I would buy the green. Probably would, just because it's so cheap. Because I think the red, blue, and green together would be a really cool, like, more masculine kind of Boggy Creek blanket. But I really would like to do a red, white, and blue blanket too, just for Boggy Creek. I mean, I always have all these great ideas, and you can only crochet so fast, and I only crochet so much at a time. And then I got to do other things too. So, that being said, I have all these yarns and all these big ideas for Boggy Creek blankets, and I get one done at a time, no matter what. So, so there's that. And then I take breaks and do things like make gnomes. But I'm real excited about them, and I can't wait to get all 6 of them together and get a picture of them, because I think they're really cute, and I think my friends are really going to like them. So I'm going to wrap them in tissue paper, but I'm going to put names on them that have a name for when they have a hat on and a name for when they have their hat off, because they're dual personalities. That's what I'm going to tell my friends. And so they can unwrap them and then see the little tags, and then I'll tell them to take their hats off, and they'll know why they have 2 names. So that'll be kind of funny, I think. And then they can do with them as they please, because they're theirs, and, you know. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to have fun with it. So, there goes my voice again. So, that's all really I have to say today, and I'm sorry that I held you up for 20 minutes. I will take pictures of the camper, but I'll do a tour once we actually have it. We talked that we're going to store it here at our current campground, because the storage fees are really reasonable, and it'll be safe here. We can't store it at home. There's just not space for it in our driveway. So we will store it here, which is fine. But they don't really have space for it right now. This week, she said next week would be better to bring it. Plus, I think, because we bought kind of like almost a prototype, fresh, the videos and everything that we saw when we bought the camper, which is really kind of crazy that we did this, but we were so excited to finally buy it, and we did get to see the, like, bigger brother, a bigger camper of the same, like, series. And we liked that camper, so we bought the smaller one sight unseen. And I'm not really sure what the standard features are, because the first video I saw, they said it was a prototype, and some of the features might change. Well, then another video I saw, some of the features did change, and then some of the write-ups of what the features are in different websites are different. So I'm not really, like, we bought this and we're like, I'm not really sure if it has that. I'm not really sure if it has that. But that's what we wanted. So, ironically, there are things on it that we know we want, if it comes with it or not. So they might have to be added in. And so for that reason itself, we probably wouldn't be bringing it back here today, because we're probably going to have stuff added to it. And if they came with it, we still can't bring it back, because we told the lady we'd give them another week to clear out the stuff that they want to do before we bring our camper in. So, I mean, it could sit here or it could sit at the dealership, so we'll just let it stay there. But we have to sign the paperwork and do the walkthrough and all that, and see how everything works, and we're pretty excited. It's like a big adventure now. The start of our retirement adventures is what we're looking forward to. So, This is just like one more thing in the process, and so it's kind of exciting. And I will post pictures or videos. I'll take a full tour video when we have the camper here and opened up. And I don't know that I can do a tour video today at the dealership, but I will take some pictures and post them in another video. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Do try Angela's pattern. It's a 1-row repeat. Really, really easy and fun to make. And Novus Gnomes, you got to, just because they're so fun. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.